What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my picks for MLB
Monday, August 3rd.
These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's MLB slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made.
Okay guys, let's take a look at this 8-game main slate. At pitcher, I like Frankie Montas with an 8% pitching advantage over a low salary batting team, the Seattle Mariners. Frankie Montas pitches 8% better versus lefty batters. He's facing 6 lefties tonight. And take a look at this. The Mariners have only hit 1 of his last 16 pitches. That's a .063 batting average. It's a small sample size, but it's a great start. I love these splits. And Montas is $7,700 FanDuel salary and $500 less on DraftKings. So I love that DraftKings price. His record was 9-2 last year. He pitches 93 pitches per game with a 2.63 ERA. I think this is a smash pitcher pick right here. So I like Frankie Montas here versus the Seattle Mariners. Okay, let's take a look at the first base position. I like Miguel Sano with a 58% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Derek Holland. Miguel Sano bats 12% better versus lefty pitchers. He's batting a 1.006 OPS versus lefties. And Derek Holland throws pretty bad versus righties, 46% worse than his pitch to lefties, giving up a .975 OPS versus righties. Miguel Sano is 3 for 5, batting .600 with a 2.750 OPS versus Holland. He's got 2 home runs in there. He's $3,100 FanDuel salary and $1,600 more on DraftKings. So I like Miguel Sano here versus Derek Holland. Okay, who do we have at the second base position? I like Ryan McMahon. Not sure if it's McMahon, McMahon, I think is right. He's got a 64% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Ryan McMahon bats pretty much the same versus lefty and righties. He's batting a .772 OPS versus righties. And Johnny Cueto throws his worst ball by far to lefty batters, 65% worse than his other pitches, giving up a 1.263 OPS versus lefties. Ryan is 0 for 1 versus Cueto. He's $3,600 FanDuel salary and $1,100 more on DraftKings. So I like Ryan McMahon here versus Johnny Cueto.
Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, let's take a look at the third base position. Here's a salary saver for you. Well, at least on FanDuel he is. It's Jeff McNeil with a 48% batting advantage over Mike Soroka. Jeff McNeil bats 14% better versus righty pitchers. He's batting a .958 OPS versus righties. And Mike Soroka pitches his worst ball to lefty batters, 35% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .819 OPS versus lefties. Now, the only thing I don't like about this pick are these batter versus pitcher stats. He's only 1 for 9 with a .333 OPS versus Soroka, but the splits are good. I think he's due for a hit. He's $2,700 FanDuel salary and $2,000 more on DraftKings. So I love that FanDuel price. So I like Jeff McNeil here versus Mike Soroka. Okay, let's take a look at the shortstop position. I like Marcus Semien with a 19% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Justice Sheffield. Marcus Semien bats 6% better versus lefty pitchers. He's batting a .933 OPS versus lefties. And Justice Sheffield pitches pretty bad versus righties. 13% worse than his pitch to lefties, giving up a .882 OPS versus righties. Marcus Semien is 1 for 1 with a 5 OPS, but that's because that one hit was a home run. He's $3,300 FanDuel salary and $1,900 more on DraftKings. So I like Marcus Semien here versus Justice Sheffield. Okay, moving on to the outfield position. So this is a smash play right here, and I swear whenever I say that, it sets them up to strike out every single time and get a donut. So I hope that doesn't happen here. You got to pay up for this pick, but that's why I wanted to save some money on pitcher so I could fit this guy in. I like Charlie Blackmon with a 66% batting advantage over that low salary pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Charlie Blackmon bats 1% better versus righties than he does lefties, batting a .945 OPS versus righties. And Johnny Cueto, well, we already know he throws his worst ball to lefty batters, giving up a 1.263 OPS versus lefties. Charlie Blackmon is 12 for 37, batting a .324 batting average and a .856 OPS versus Cueto. He's $4,300 FanDuel salary and $1,400 more on DraftKings, so I like Charlie Blackmon here versus Johnny Cueto. Okay, moving down in salary here, another outfield pick for you. I like Alex Dickerson with a 49% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Chichi Gonzalez. Alex Dickerson bats 35% better versus righty pitchers. He's batting a .855 OPS versus righties. And Chichi throws 14% worse to lefties than he does righties, giving up a .835 OPS versus lefties. Now, Alex Dickerson is 2 for 2 with a 2.5 OPS versus Gonzalez. He's got a single and a double, so nice early stats there versus this pitcher. He's $3,200 FanDuel salary and $2,000 more on DraftKings. So I like Alex Dickerson here versus Chichi Gonzalez.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to DraftDashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.